Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Friday, September 18th. You can see temperatures quite mild out there this morning in the low to mid 60s across the area with lots of clouds and some rain across the area. You can see almost 2/3 of an inch of rain here at Henderson, and we've picked up about 1/3 of an inch at Middleton. Our station is currently down. We're having some transmitter problems, but the manual gauge out there shows about 23/100ths of an inch here. That was as of 5:30 this morning, and a couple of tenths at Newaygo, and the rain now spreading into the eastern areas. We expect this first batch of precipitation to probably let up and dissipate a little bit as the morning goes on, but we're going to have new redevelopment here as we have quite a storm that's going to be heading our way. If we look at one of the tools that I use, this is the animated satellite here over the last 6 hours, and you can see the cooling cloud tops showing some of the heavier rain and thunderstorms across southwest lower Michigan into northwest Indiana. And if we take a look at the next picture, you can see that area across southwest lower Michigan down into Indiana. And here's our low pressure system that's going to be the main storm in Kansas. It's going to move up this front, which will be sagging to the southeast over the next 8 to 12 hours. And when that low comes up into lower Michigan, it's going to bring a pretty good slug of precipitation of about 1 to 2 inches possible. We've been talking the last several days about the access being from Muskegon to Alpena. Looks like it's pretty much in that Muskegon, but maybe now towards Au Gres, Bay City, Tawas area. So it has shifted a little farther south, and that's brought the outlook for a little heavier rain farther into the southeast part of the MAC area compared to some of the models yesterday. But still, overall, it's been a pretty stable outlook with this storm. We knew it would be coming up into lower Michigan for tonight and tomorrow. If we look at the MAC lightning detection network, you can see a lot of the lightning flashes, about 30 flashes per minute across the southwest part of the state back into Indiana. And if we look at the next slide, you can see this is the WPC's weather forecast map for noon today, with that low pressure getting itself organized and going to be moving up that front. It's going to intensify as it does. So we got an area of slight risk of severe storms across much of the area off to our southwest. And as the last few days have indicated, a marginal risk for severe storms could occur across much of the lower peninsula. Right now, the biggest threat would be damaging wind gusts, and of course, the heavy rain threat has now moved into the state as well. And again, as we expect 1 to 2 inches with some locally heavier amounts in that area. And again, by tomorrow, that low pressure moves up across the Saginaw Bay with the front sliding off to the east. High pressure will begin to build in, and that should eventually bring the drying conditions from west to east later tomorrow. But again, I think for much of the area, looks like showers will hang on into the afternoon hours for most areas. And as far as precipitation from the WPC, you can see a pretty wide swath all the way from around St. Louis, Missouri up to Chicago or towards Muskegon, the Bay City, where 1.5 to 2.5 inches of rain could fall, with again locally heavier amounts possible. And then the good news over the next 6 to 10 and the 8 to 14 day outlooks, you can see warmer than normal and a little bit drier than normal across the Great Lakes for both time periods, as we have a very summery pattern that's going to continue right on through the end of the month. And it looks like we're going to start out October warm, but I think we're going to trend colder as the month of October deepens. Thanks for stopping by, and have a great day, a great weekend, and 73s to all.